Hi everyone. See if this audio works. I'm quite excited for today because I got sent some stuff to review, and it's the first time that I have been asked by a company to do a proper review video. So first kind of sponsorship, so that's fun. So here's what I get sent. It was a note tablet. Oh, you can see my light there. So it was a note tablet, excuse me, from XP Pen. You can see it down here. And yeah, they just asked me to review it, so that's what I'm gonna do. I thought I haven't opened it yet. I don't know really what it is. I think it's one of those ones where you like draw on paper and it transfers it onto digital for you, so you don't have to scan it in or anything. So yeah, I thought I would document everything from the opening to setting up the software, and then you can see what it's all about and how easy / difficult it's all gonna be. So yeah, let's break into it. I've never used one of these kind of tablets before. All my drawing tablets have been ones that you actually use to draw onto the screen with, or I have managed to use like a graphic display tablet before as well. But this is neither of those, so let's see what's up. It's very recycled looking box, which is quite nice. Do I have to review the packaging as well? Is that how these things work? I don't know. I've never done this before. Okay, the box shouldn't be that difficult to open, but I have no nails, so I don't blame blame XP Pen for that. That's just me and my gross habits. Ooh, it's a fox boy. Working time. Okay, so you have the opening hours there, although I'm not sure how useful that is because surely that depends on time zone. Or does it just mean that the tablet doesn't work outside of 10 AM to 6 PM? I don't know, let's find out. That's a very strange thing to put onto my packaging. Ooh, it looks like a fancy iPad case. Ooh, there's a light. And then I've got this pen. Ooh, looks like it's got ink in that side. Or I might just be going crazy. Ooh, and it's got the thing there. I probably shouldn't have opened that. Okay, I'm just gonna not open that side. Okay, what's this thing? Again, with my weird nails, I can't get it out. Ah! Here are my scissors. There we go. What's in here? A cable, and it looks like a replacement nib. Yeah, so it is an actual pen. I'm guessing you can't use any other pen with it then, considering it's got all that techie looking stuff in the end. Thank you for supporting. Okay, so that's a warranty policy. Probably don't really need that until I break it. Step 5, that's a great start. There we go. Step 1, download the XP Note Plus app. Okay, so it goes straight onto your phone. I was wondering if you could put it onto a different device. I guess it might work with my iPad. Okay, where's my phone? Here's my phone. Okay, so yeah, App Store. Okay, so I made an account. Here's all the notes that come with the app. So I'm gonna make a new note. Recognizes the thing. It's pairing. Do I have to press the button? Okay, so it gives you instructions. Okay, so it's turned green. Press the button after it turns green. Ah, there we go. Okay, so it's paired. All you have to do is click on the Note Plus that you want to pair, wait till it turns green, and then just click it once. I'm dumb, so it took me a while to figure that out. Can I now write? Okay. Let's try. So here's the pen that it comes with. That's the end that I wasn't meant to open, but I did. The good thing about this is that you don't have to charge the pen, which is handy because I had a tablet before where you had to charge the pen and it was super annoying. Is this meant to like have actual ink in it? Yeah, there we go. So you can see here that it's the notes coming up on here. That's cool. So it, yeah, you can just write. Yeah, and it comes up here. That's cool. And it comes up just as it would here. What does recognize do? It tries to recognize your words and type them up for you. But obviously my handwriting isn't that good. I also thought all the squiggly bits at the top were words, so that probably didn't help. So we got a new blank note. So my plan is, if I use a regular pencil, it's obviously not going to pick up because it's not connected to this. All of this stuff that I don't know the words to. So I'm going to put this away for a second and I'm quickly going to do a little sketch and then I'm going to ink it with the techie pen and see what happens on notes. You can store stuff on the app both online and offline. So if you don't have Wi-Fi when you're on the go, you can just keep it offline and upload it later. It can support up to 50 notes offline, I was told. Let's go for 2.5 because I can't change it again. And then black. Cool. And that's ready to go. So I'll be back in a second after I do a little sketch. Okay, so here's a quick drawing. So yeah, let's see if this works when I ink it. Oh, it's happening, see? It's a very thick pen, so it really picks up on all the mistakes that you do. Okay, so I did my drawing. Obviously it's a very detailed drawing because I wanted to see how much this app would actually pick up. Bearing in mind it's a note-taking app and not a drawing app. I don't know if you can see it, but here's what it looks like. But I don't think it was too bad. Obviously at the top I had to go over the lines quite a bit to make them darker. And it kind of made them a bit clumpy. It doesn't take the shading right to the end of the line here, as you can see, when it does on the actual drawing. Yeah, so you can see the lines go right up to the edge on this drawing. But then on here, they don't, and I think that's just because I was doing it quite fast and the pen couldn't quite keep up. But that was kind of to be expected. But yeah, for this shading, when I took it a bit slower, it made quite a cool effect. And obviously it can take down sketchy lines quite good. And the long straight lines it was really good at. It was mainly just the shading and like the little details here that don't quite join up. But yeah, it was good. I was impressed. Let's see if we can export this. Yeah, there you go. You can export it as a JPEG, PNG or a GIF. Yeah, so let's export it as a PNG. Yeah, there you So I've exported it as a PNG, and then I can take it into Photoshop or Procreate and just neaten it up, but it's a nice sketch to have as an initial thing, I think. So the drawing on the app is very fast, but the app itself, like the buttons, do take quite a long time to respond, so I don't really know what's going on there. What I'm going to do is take some notes. I don't really know what to write. Okay, so I just need to like write some words to see how good it is at note taking, so I'm just going to write the lyrics to The Sound of Music, because why not? I wrote out all the lyrics to The Sound of Music. I tried different handwritings to see if the app would pick it up, and then I'm also going to try that tool that I found earlier where it tries to recognize the writing and put it into typed word. So first off, I wrote it in my handwriting, which is just capital letters when I'm making notes, and then I did it in very messy cursive, which is also handwriting that I do. And then I did handwriting in lowercase, and then I went back to the uppercase writing, but I used a thicker pen on the app, so we'll see how that turned out. It picked it up pretty well. Like, I can still read everything that it says on it. It looks a bit messy, again, because it's like not 100% accurate, because it's, you know, a drawing tablet. None of them are, but it is really good. Like, I can make out every letter. It's all messy because that's just my handwriting, but pretty good. The cursive, it kind of faded off a little bit, and I think it's just because I press a bit lighter. In hindsight, I probably should have used a thicker pen on the actual app, just so it stands out a bit more, but I can still read it, it's still good. The lowercase writing is really good, and I guess that's the way that most people write, and they're not weird like me where they just use capitals. But yeah, it even picks up on all my mistakes, but it's good. And then I tried this thicker pen. It worked a lot better just for my handwriting because I'm weird and I use capitals. Yeah, overall I think it worked pretty well. It's definitely a very good note-taking app, which is good because that's what it was made for. That's just a really fast way to put it into digital, I guess. Let's see if it can recognize the writing. Well, it picked up the capitals for a start, which is good. They definitely got the first line right. The hills are alive with the sound of music. It got the date. It got the bullet point that I did, and it turned it into an actual bullet point. It didn't pick up all my writing on the first half. Okay, so it didn't pick up the gaps that I leave in between each paragraph, which is a bit annoying, but it's fine. For some reason it thought that a lot of my cursive writing was capitals. Again, it didn't get 100% of that, but that's completely understandable because my writing is very messy when I write in cursive. It got the last two. For some reason it says to laugh like a bra. This is quite funny actually. To laugh like a bra, oh, when it trips and falls over stones on its way. It's meant to be to laugh like a brook. When it trips and falls over stones on its way. So yeah, it did pretty good. To sing through the night, it got right. Like a lark who's learning to pray. It got that pretty much spot on, except for the word bra. I don't know where that came from. Then on to the next line. For some reason it recognized the I as a 1, even though I did it the same as all the other I's, and it picked it up. And yeah, it picked up the last two paragraphs spot on, but again, I think that might be on me. It did pretty good. Oh, where can we copy this to? Oh cool, so you can just copy and paste it to a note, and then you can just make the little corrections that you need to there. That's really handy actually, I might use that. Yeah, I think this is really cool. One thing, it did kind of mess up the spacing of the lines. It didn't put the date right in front of the date, but that was very picky of me to point that out. But yeah, this is actually pretty cool. Like, it's definitely useful for taking notes, obviously, because that's what it was made for. And it is, I was quite impressed with how much it managed to recognize what I wrote, considering the many the messiness of my handwriting. But yeah, it worked. The app itself can support 9 different languages. So does the XP Pen website and the helplines, I'm assuming. And I was also told that the actual tablet itself can work for up to 16 hours, I think it was, without having to charge, which is very efficient. It's more like a sketching / note-taking app and not like to make fully rendered pieces. It's all right there in the name. And there we go. Yay, I did my first sponsored video, guys. I'm so happy. Yeah, hopefully XP Pen like what I did for them. Obviously I said it wasn't perfect, which hopefully I'm allowed to do. It seems pretty pointless to do a review otherwise. But yeah, it's a cool little device. Very flat pack. We can definitely take it to uni and stuff. Like, it's very thin. It's very lightweight. It's basically just, it just feels like an iPad. Definitely made to be used on the go. I think it's mainly aimed at like people who want to like take notes while they're traveling or take notes while they're at school or at uni. And yeah, we could definitely see it being used for that. So yeah, if you like this video, feel free to stick around for the next one. Or not, you know, up to you. But yeah, this was really fun. Hopefully I can do more stuff like this in the future. So I will see you in the next one. Bye!